Hey, what's up guys? Chris Lee back with another Just Throw It Disc Golf video. Hey, check this out guys. I apologize for not making content for you guys. I've just been working, I've been coaching. A lot of things have been going on, but trust me guys, I am here to still make content for you. So what I'm going to be doing in this video is pretty much reviewing and rating this Paseo Vista disc golf course out here. Guys, this is a really good course that I heard. I know it's a lot of dirt and rocks out here. It can beat up your disc, but we're going to go ahead and test this course out. It's a little windy today. I haven't thrown in a really long time. I would say about a couple months. I went out and played with a guy named Scooter. Shout out to him. He's a buddy of mine that I play disc golf with. Really solid guy, great character. Love playing disc golf with him. Just have an opportunity to come out here and play today is what we're going to do. So we're going to review this course. We're going to rate this course and then see how it is. All right, so let's get into the video. All right, so right out the bat, this is already a good thing. If you check it out, you got like a little practice basket right here. This is pretty solid just because it gives you an opportunity to come out here and kind of get warmed up instead of walking on the course and getting in the way. I have heard that this particular course, the way the lanes is kind of set up and the way the disc golf baskets are set up, there is a lot of cross play, so you definitely can get smacked by a disc. So I do not recommend walking out there on the course and actually trying to putt. This is the best area for it, so we're going to go ahead and just get some practice putts in real quick, and then we're going to go ahead and hit the course. All right, so real quick, we're just going to walk up to this particular basket. Look like a pretty decent basket, not bad to putt in. So we're just going to try to get some putts in and see how the basket is. The chains look pretty good. It's a basket. It's not brand new. This one looks pretty beat up. But it still looks good enough to play, so we're just going to test out the putts and see how well it works out. All right, so I'm definitely going to try to get the course review done pretty quick because it is hot out here. It's like 90 something degrees right now, and if you know Arizona, it gets really hot out here, and my iPhone will shut off very quick. So I'm just going to try to get through this course and have a good time while I'm playing. I'm out here in Chandler, Arizona at the Paseo Vista disc golf course, and right away, right out the bat, look at the sign. The sign actually looks good. I played here one time before and the course signs were trash. They did not look good. You couldn't tell where you were going, what hole you were shooting to. Everything was just pretty much so beat up that you couldn't even read the signs. Looked like they went ahead and redid the signs. I'm gonna go check the other ones out, but this is a good thing right here. These longer pads back here are considered the pro tees, from what I was told. The white tee here is 320 feet, and then there's a red tee up there that's 230 feet, okay? So they have different tees here depending on your skill level and the distances that you think you can hit. So red tees up here are the shorter ones. The white tees are 320 feet for the more, I guess you can say, intermediate players. And then they have like these longer tees that's considered for the pros, but they don't have the distances on here, okay? Good shot. Get over left, skip up. That might be about 20 feet out. Ooh, that was a good throw. Good throw. Not bad.
Thank you.
Hey guys, let me just say, I might be a little rusty today because I haven't played in a while. Got my son with me, Arion.
It's popping.
All right, so yeah, I'm gonna just try to play and shoot well as best I can. You can really lose this on this course, so you definitely want to be careful. And I'm gonna kind of show you guys the terrain and stuff like that, and we'll go from there. Pick this up and toss that in. All right, so what I do like, this says hole 2, so it tells you where the next hole that you're gonna be shooting from or the next tee pad. So it says to go this direction. We're gonna walk over there to that tee pad. Hole 2, par 3. We are going to be shooting from, I think that's the white tee it says. So the white tee says that it's 360 feet. this big tall pole right here, or this thing here, is considered a mando. So we have to shoot left of the mando, and it hooks around. So this is more so like a forehand shot or a big turnover shot. So I'm just gonna try a couple and see what I can get. I'm gonna try the Latitude 64 Rive. This is very beefy, and I use this for a lot of forehand shots only. That's good. That's a good shot. That might be good. All right. So there's like this little orange threading line that I think is considered the OB here. So anything past this point out there is OB, so you can't pass this point. Ooh, it's not high enough. So it says white tee, all right, and it says par 3, 175 feet for the red tee, 245 feet for the white tee. Okay, so that's the white tee here, and this is the one that we're gonna shoot from 245 feet. So we're gonna try 2 shots. That might be parked. All right, so I had a really good shot with my Raptor, but look how tall this elevated basket is. It's taller than me, so they got this brick right here so you can stand up and try to get your stuff out of the basket if you're not tall enough. But yeah, this is pretty cool. These elevated shots can be a little bit challenging. There we go. It's going that way, so let's go ahead and walk that way. Like I said, you definitely want to pay attention, because people will be throwing off the tee pad now going back this way. Okay, so somebody's throwing from that one over to this one, and somebody's throwing from this one straight down to that one. So you definitely can get smacked by a disc if you're not paying attention. So have some awareness. Hole number 4, par 3, 260 feet, so it's only 1 tee pad. It show a red and white marker, so that means that they're the same distance, okay, and 1 tee pad only for this hole. It says 260 feet straight ahead, so you want to shoot something that you can shoot out wide, that's going to hyzer back in, or something that's going to shoot straight ahead. Check that disc out. This is the Samurai, Disc Golf Samurai. I got this from my sponsor. Shout out to Golf Disco. If you guys need disc, I'll have the link in the description box where you guys can get 15% off on disc using JusThrowitDiscGolf as a promo code, and you guys will be able to get some money off of your disc, whatever you purchase. So go ahead and support me and support them, as well as get a discounted disc for yourself. Get left. You see where the challenge is. This was a great spot for the disc to land, but I'm kind of on this elevated slopey hill to try to make this putt, so I don't feel unbalanced. There we go. It says to come in this direction, so you walk over this thing here. All right, so here we go. It's starting to get hot out here. We're really sweating. This is the white tee, 615 feet, par 4, so we got a distance. You have a whole canal that way, okay? So you definitely want to put it out to the right, because anything that you throw into this wind, if it's a right to left, it's going to carry it into the water, and you're probably not going to get it back. Got sweat in my eyes right now, so like I said, stay hydrated. Bring a towel or something to get sweat out your eyes. This is 615 feet, so we got a little ways to go. Good, beautiful shot. Just sit down. Not bad, stand here. Sit down. All right, not bad. Get in. Ooh.
Dude.
All right, so yeah, that was par 4. This one says hole 6. Walking right here. Short distance. Not too bad. Looks like another Mando hole. Normally there's a sign there. So I don't know if they took it away, but I know before the sign said Mando right up this pole. So I don't know if they took it out just for practice purposes or whatever, but I know it's always been like a little sign there, but not right now. So this one says 185 feet, red and white tee together, par 3. Straight ahead, a little short. Drop down. Not bad. Very difficult because of the tree, but that's the challenge. All right, so hole 7 says it's going this way. It's kind of cracked and messed up, and they probably need to replace that, but you kind of get the gist of it. So we're gonna head over this way. It's getting hot, so becoming harder to breathe. It's dusty out here. That's the difficult part about this place. Still a good course. It's just challenging. You got a lot of the trees, the bushes, the terrain, uphill, downhill. Definitely get a little workout in. I got my my Apple Watch kind of going right now to count the calories and stuff. So yeah, you're definitely gonna get a good workout. So we're gonna head over to the next one. All right, so hole 7, par 3, 170 feet. This one is tough because they got a Mando, or I believe it's, I'm not even sure if they consider that as a Mando. I think they did before, but you got to basically make it through that tunnel. They have like a little arrow of rocks that you have to kind of shoot in on this side to stay in balance. If you go past that or that tunnel, then that's considered OB. And last time I checked, you had to shoot through the tunnel. That's kind of where the drop zone will be. I'm not sure if they changed things, but this is a tough shot. All right, so this is cool because I actually did make it through. As you can see right there, and I'm not too far away from the basket. And this one was technically in too. So this one does count, but that was pretty cool. So now I'm just gonna try to putt at it. There we go.
Yeah.
All right, so made a nice putt, super happy with it. Hole 8 says to go that direction. It is a little bit further away from this basket, so you just need to walk back toward that direction to hit the tee pad. Okay, so that's where we're gonna go right now. All right, so hole 8, par 3, 195 feet, red and white tee pad, straight ahead. It's a shorty, but still. Man, that's parked. All right, so hole 9 says we're going back this way. So let's go ahead and head that way and check it out. This one actually says Mando, left of the hole. This one says hole 9, par 3, 150 feet. So I'm thinking about a little forehand shot, see if I can get something over there. Nice touch, go in the basket. All right, so I made a good shot. They did have a drop zone out here at one point for this. Oh, it's this white line over here. So they still do have it, okay? So if you miss this island right here, which is pretty cool and challenging with the Mando and the island, this is the drop zone. So you basically have to putt from this white line to the basket. All right, so hole 10 says to walk this way. Got playgrounds, you can bring your family out here, kiddos or whatever. So be careful when it says to walk over here, this is actually 8, don't get confused. You gotta keep going, and 10 to be over this way, going to the other back half of this course. So this is where 10 is gonna start. We're gonna take this shot. Definitely getting harder to breathe. Still very hot out here, but we're gonna make it happen. All All right, so hole 10, par 3, 230 feet straight ahead. I probably should be using something that can get a little more distance. OB along those rocks, so I definitely need to put it out to the right or shoot straight ahead. So I'm gonna try the hex first. That looks like a good shot. Fade back. Sit down. Not too bad. So now we move on to hole 11. It says to go from here. All right, so hole 11, par 3, another straight shooter. 165 feet for the red tee up there. 285 feet for the white tee. Trail out of bounds. Envy, this is a fission. Glidey, get over. All right, not too bad. All right, so this Envy always finds his way back to the basket, even when the shot looks terrible. So this was a great shot. All right, so hole 12, par 3, 160 feet for the red tee up there, 310 feet for the white tee. All right, so I'm just gonna try to shoot this T-bird out there and try to get it out there. Man, so I shot a great shot, but my camera cut off. It's hot out here. Man, it really sucks when that happens, but look where I landed. Not too far from the basket. That was a great shot. I wish you guys would have got to see it.
Great putt.
Here we go. 15, par 3, 345 feet for the red tee up there, and 475 feet for the white tee. And this is par 4. So let's just go ahead. That one's a par 4. Par 3 is the 345 feet. Par 4 is 475 feet. Straight ahead, way out there, okay? So, all right, so I got a straight shooter. That was a great shot. Let's try to get this fission Envy up near the basket.
Park.
That's a good shot. All right, so it was nice to birdie that hole. We got hole 14. Says that it's going this way, so let's go find a tee pad and see what we shoot on next. I think it's an elevated basket because I see one up there, and if I remember correctly, it was an elevated basket. So let's go see how that turns out. Hole 14 is par 3, 210 feet for the short hole, 210 feet for the long hole. That means that they're both the red and white tee pad for this hole, so we're gonna shoot straight ahead at the elevated basket. Now get left. I'll park my fission Envy. Gotta make this putt.
Yeah.
All right, so hole 15, we're almost getting through this. It's extremely hot out here. Hole 15 says par 3, 155 feet for the red tee, 200 feet for the white tee. It says they're coming from the same exact one, so I don't know how that makes any sense. But anyways, we're gonna go from this one here. It says that there's a shorter hole and a longer hole. We're gonna shoot at the one straight ahead. Too much height, but that might be good because it's more glidey. All right, so hole 16 says it's that way, so let's keep it moving. Par 3, 230 feet, and 460 feet, par 4. Get left. not bad. So we got a little top in. All right, says that it's that direction. So I'm assuming that we walk across and shoot back that way. And I think 18 ends that way. So we're almost done. Let's keep it going. Hole 17, par 3, 270 feet for the red and white. So same tee pad, straight ahead. I'm thinking maybe my T-bird. That's a good shot. It's gonna be left of the basket though. Try to toss something up there. Kind of hit my bag, but oh well. All right, so hole 18, last hole, says that we're going over there through the last Mando, and we are done. All right, so this hole says 350 feet, par 3, 430 feet, par 4. We're gonna go from the white tee. We have to go through that tunnel thing again. So either throw it short or try to make it through the tunnel. I think the best play is to make it short and then shoot through the tunnel, or try to make the tunnel. Get past that tree. That's the ideal spot. That's exactly where you want to be. All right, so this was perfect. This is ideal. Another tunnel shot. Let's try my rod so I can get a little skip. That should be good. Maybe deep, maybe perfect, I don't know. There we go. All right guys, so that's pretty much it for the video. If you enjoyed the video, give me a thumbs up, let me know what you think. This was a very hard course to play for a couple reasons. It teaches you to be disciplined and disc down, and then also throw straight. If you yank or jack any shot to the right or left, you're going OB. So this was a good tester for me because throwing straight is kind of challenging for me. So that's good. I love the fact that the baskets are good. I love the fact that the tee signs are accurate and have a lot of information on them. So that's pretty good as well. And then, like I said, the trees and everything makes it difficult. The terrain, my heart is beating like pretty fast from all the walking and out here in the heat. Me and my son felt like we were gonna pass out. We needed to take a couple breaks. So overall, I'm probably gonna rate this course a 4.3 out of 5. To be fair, baskets are good, tee signs are good. I think it's challenging with the whole Mandos and the tunnel shots. That's really difficult. Only thing that will make this course perfect, in my opinion, is just probably some grass, not as much gravel and dirt out here. And then also, you know, I would love to have a little bit more shade that you can actually get up under. A lot of these trees you can't get up under, and you don't want to anyways because of the rattlesnakes and stuff like that. So always be careful, stay hydrated. I feel like this is an area where the sun beams really hard. So make sure you keep your water and maybe even something to eat out here. Another thing that made it very difficult for me, in my opinion, was if you yank a shot, because of the elevation going down toward the canal, the wind can carry your disc all the way down into the canal or to the water. So you just want to be careful with that. But other than that, yeah guys, let me know in the comment section what you think about this course, what you think about this video. Sorry my shots wasn't perfect. I had some good shots, I had some bad shots, but I hadn't been playing in a couple months. I only played that one time with my buddy Scooter. So give us a thumbs up. Shout out to my son for being my cameraman. Give me a thumbs up for that as well. He's a good player, but him coming out here and holding the camera and the sun the whole time is probably a little bit difficult. But thank you guys for supporting me. And as always, if you're new to disc golf, pick up a disc, don't stress, and just throw it. Hey guys, one more thing. Go out and support my sponsor, Golf Disco. They always support me with my videos and content, sending me new discs. Also making it to where I can get you guys discs for discounts with my promo codes. If you want to go ahead and support them and support me, go buy your disc from golfdisco.com. I'll have the link in the description box. Use the promo code JusThrowitDiscGolf for 15% off. And guys, whatever your disc golf needs are, just let me know. Also, if you want to get any dyed disc, custom dyed disc, just throw it. disc, make sure to contact me and I'll get that out to you guys. All right, stay safe, grab a disc, and go out and play disc golf.